Hey everyone, it's Jackie and I'm here today with a very requested video, which is a review on the new Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Foundation from Benefit. So if you are interested in hearing more about Benefit's new foundation, just keep watching. So the best way for me to do this review is to first describe the product and all of its benefits, and then I will list the pros and the cons. And after that, I will rate it out of 5 stars, and at the end, I will tell you guys if I recommend this foundation or not. So let's get started. The Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow is a new liquid foundation from Benefit Cosmetics that was released this past March. They already have the Hello Flawless Powder Foundation, which many of you might be familiar with already, and it actually goes hand in hand with the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Foundation. So pretty much what that means is that if you are a champagne, or if you are in the color champagne in the Hello Flawless Powder Foundation, you're going to be a champagne in the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Liquid Foundation. This foundation helps to brighten the skin, bring more oxygen to the face, and also help prevent aging. The active ingredients in this are vitamin C and vitamin E, seawater, and amino acid. This foundation does brighten the skin with its iron oxides and light reflective particles. This foundation also contains silicone, which is a great ingredient to cover up and fill in any fine lines and wrinkles without the cakey look and feel. The vitamin C and E derivatives help to prevent the signs of aging, and the seawater helps to hydrate the skin. And although amino acids have a lot of benefits, the key benefit in this foundation is that it's an antioxidant that will help brighten the skin. This foundation is also oil-free with SPF 25 and triple grade protection. So the first pro is that this foundation feels so lightweight. It's like the feeling of a tinted moisturizer with the coverage of a foundation. So I love how lightweight it feels. It really doesn't feel like you're wearing anything at all. This foundation is also very moisturizing and hydrating, so if you have dry skin, you are definitely going to love this. If you have oily skin, you can still love this, but just be sure to set it with the Hello Flawless Powder Foundation as well. It has a natural finish with a slight dewy glow, but there are no shimmers at all. So it's not shimmery, you're not going to be sparkling in the sun or anything like that, but it does have a dewy finish. The coverage is light to medium, but it is a buildable coverage. So you can build this coverage and add more layers without looking cakey or gross. So one time I actually put about 3 layers on and my skin still looked really natural and flawless. So you are not going to look cakey with this foundation at all. Big plus. There are no parabens in here at all, and Benefit does not test on animals. The next pro about this product is the pump. This pump dispenses the perfect amount to cover your entire face. I do a pump and a half only because I like to layer and build my coverage, but one pump seriously covers the whole face really nicely. And also, pumps are just so much more cleaner. I definitely prefer foundations. I definitely prefer foundations with pumps like this. My last pro about this product is that it is long-lasting in my opinion. I can apply this at 9 in the morning and it'll stay and look perfect all the way until about 10 o'clock at night. So in my opinion, that's pretty good. I mean, it doesn't last 24 hours, but who wears makeup for 24 hours? Not me. Not me. Alright, and with every good, amazing product, there are always going to be cons. So now I'm going to move on with the cons. The Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Foundation only comes in 9 different shades to choose from. And I personally think that's enough, but I know many people will disagree. And I do work for Benefit, and I've applied this foundation on several dozen people, and only once have I ever had a problem with not being able to find the right shade for a client. So out of so many people, only one I wasn't able to find their shade. So that's why I decided to put that in the cons list. Another bad thing about this foundation is that all of the shades are very warm and have yellow undertones to them, so it may not work for everybody. This foundation is $34, which I know is a lot for a foundation, but at the same time, this is the cheapest high-end foundation that you will find in a department store. The reason I added this to the cons list is because for $34 I would have preferred a more heavy coverage foundation, but that's just my personal preference. And the last bad thing about this foundation is that sometimes it can feel a little too moisturizing. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it doesn't feel greasy or oily or anything like that, but sometimes it can feel just too wet. I know, that sounds so weird, but all I do to solve that problem is set my liquid foundation with a powder, which I do anyway, so it's not a big deal, but it is kind of odd that it's so moisturizing. I don't know, it's just weird for me. That's why I decided to add it to the cons list. So overall, I would give this foundation 5 stars. The cons really don't bother me all that much. I actually prefer yellowy foundations, so that doesn't bother me, and the moisture, the heavy moisture feeling isn't really a bad thing. Like I said, it's just something I guess I'm just not used to. Definitely will continue to repurchase this, and that leaves me to my last little thing. I do recommend this foundation, especially for those with dry skin. If you do have oily skin, still give it a try because I think you will still love this foundation, but just be sure to set it with a powder afterwards. But those of you with dry skin, I think this is going to be your perfect match and you are going to love this foundation. So give it a try and let me know what you think. I will have pictures of swatches and all that good stuff on my blog, JackiePerdue.com. And if you decide to do a review, your own personal review on this foundation, please leave it as a video response down below because I would love to see how it worked for you. Or you can just leave a comment below with your experience on this foundation, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, have a magical day.